Last time on Abandoned. After a month of the contestants dealing with Hariyama's so-called food, they were finally given the chance to prove that they can do better in Abandoned's first ever cook-off, with the losing team knowing that one of their teammates would soon be replaced by Magby, who was judging the competition. Team Circuitry made a chicken dinner, Team Guzzlord a seafood dinner, and Team Buzzwole went vegetarian. On Team Circuitry, Tyrogue cemented his place in Dewott and Flaaffy's alliance, as well as a side deal with his former Lunala teammate Corfish. However, Corfish made a bad impression on his team by nearly forgetting the chicken in the pantry and ruining the entree sauce. Yikes. You had one job, dude. One job. On Team Buzzwole, Zorua was made aware of Quilava's confusing feelings towards her, and with some help from Grovile, she decided to try and kiss her again to make her realize her homosexuality. However, all that did was make her angry and vow to never speak to her again. Again. Way to go. Meanwhile, Fletchender, still salty about losing Haunter, decided to make a play at Servine and tried to get her to come onto her side. If that works, I weep for the rest of the contestants. Fletchender also tried to get former ally Munchlax to sabotage her bitter enemy Riolu, but he chickened out at the last second, wanting to stand up for himself. Unfortunately, Curlia noticed Munchlax in action and called him out in front of the team later on. This gave Fletchender the opportunity to dump on him some more, and she framed him entirely for Swellow's demise. Damn, you do not want to disobey Fletchender. In the end, Team Buzzwole won the challenge, and despite Duot's pushy leadership and Curlia dropping her team's dessert, Team Guzzlord also secured safety for the night, sending Team Circuitry to elimination. Haunter and Miss Magus tried to sway Tyrogue to break up Dewott and Flaaffy's alliance, but instead, he joined them in blindsiding Corfish, who had just caused too many mistakes to be overlooked. With the number continuing to dwindle, what sorts of drama will occur today? Find out right now on Abandoned! Oh my Arceus, that was so nerve-wracking earlier. I thought I was going to pass out. Yeah, being on the bottom is not fun. Like, at all. It makes you second-guess everything, even if you know you're safe. I know, it was insane. I mean, I knew we had the votes, but that fear just kept building up inside of me. Well, with Haunter on the team, you can never really be 100% safe. I mean, he was the one who used a wooden Bisharp idol to save Servine. For all we know, he might have the other one too. I doubt it, but you never know. Did he try to sway you over to his side? Oh, yeah, Miss Maggie's too, believe it or not. But I didn't budge. Obviously, otherwise she'd be gone. Well, we're just glad you stuck to the plan. I know it wasn't easy voting out Corfish. Well, Corfish and I were really only aligned for a day, so we weren't that close. But I'll admit, it was scary to think of myself as the only former Lunala on the team now. Oh, I get it, Tyrogue, but you don't have to worry about that. We've got your back. You're one of us now. You and Evie. We're not gonna leave you in the dark. You can count on us. I'm gonna head off to bed. I am beat. Same. I think we could all use a rest after the day we had. You had? All I did was eat. Ugh. I can't believe he stuck with them. He's setting himself up for failure. Unfortunately, I don't think he is. I think those guys will really keep him and Evie safe in the future. If not, they're still probably going to send us home before them. Damn it. Well, our only option left is to just tear them apart from the inside. Shouldn't take too long. Or we could just try to kill these next few challenges and not have to worry about elimination at all. So don't try to get the numbers at all? Well, of course try to get the numbers, but I mean do so without the means of sabotage. You are such a wet blanket, you have no idea. Would you rather have no blanket at all? I suppose not. Whew. Sadly, Tyrogue chose not to flip to our side, and he stuck with his alliance to send Corfish home. Meaning that I am now at the bottom with Haunter, the last person I should be aligned with. But I'm not going to give up. I told Swallow that I wasn't going to let him down. And now that I really know what happened to him, that only makes me more determined to avenge him. Right now, I want to keep things as is, but if Munchlax can play dirty, maybe I can too. Whew. As soon as the elimination ended, I knew I had made the right call in keeping Flaaffy around. I would have lost way more allies if I had voted her out. Now, at this point, all that's left to do is win challenges and keep a close eye on Haunter and Miss Magius. Make sure they're not up to any funny business. Whew! Another challenge for the record books, my man. I am beat. Hey, Bisharp, can you talk to Gastrodon and the rest of the camera crew? They are recording way too much footage. These episodes are going to be twice as long as they're supposed to be. Hey, if there's enough drama, what else to do than to show it off? I know, but still, viewers expect to see a reality show, not a movie series. Alright, fine, I'll talk to them. Who's that? I don't know, but I think it's best we don't answer it. Why not? Could be important. Bisharp, every time we've opened that damn door, it has caused nothing but problems for the show. That's not true, you're over-exaggerating. No, I'm really not. Whether it be your crazy uncle, your crazy best friend, your crazy girlfriend. Hey, Rose was not my girlfriend. You slept with the dude, I'm counting that. That doesn't mean anything. Look, I'm not arguing about this again. I'll deal with our guest, just relax, will you? Alright, fine. Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, come on in. Just 1 second. You can relax, Freakazoid. It's not someone that I know that'll cause problems for you. Alright, good. It's someone you know that'll cause problems for you. Hariyama! Oh, shoot. Hey, honey. So great to see you. Ow! What was that for? What did I do? You know exactly what you did. Ignore your family for an entire month. Wiggs, I told you, this was a serious gig, and I was gonna be gone for a long time. What, 2 months straight? You can't leave for a couple of days to spend it with your wife and children. You know I'd love to, but work here doesn't just stop. There's a system and a lot that needs to be taken care of. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Hariyama's wife, Wigglytuff. She's loud, ferocious, and probably the one person on Earth that can easily kick Hariyama's ass. The children have been missing you like crazy. I just saw the girls a week ago, for like a half an hour. And you haven't even seen Maki at all. He's almost forgotten what you look like. That's a bit of a stretch, don't you think? Is it? Is it really? Okay, I'm probably going to regret doing this, but I'm going to interject. Look, I understand Hariyama has a family back home. but work over here has been crazy, and Hariyama can't just leave to go home for a couple of days to see his kids. I wish I was able to allow that. Really. Because I don't want to be yelled at. Oh, you don't have to do that. I had another idea. What is it? Dad! Ah! What the hell? Oh my gosh! Hey, you guys! Daddy! We missed you, Daddy! I love you, Dad! I love you guys, too! Oh, I'm so glad I got to see you! Thank you, Wiggs. I really needed this. Good! Then you won't mind watching them for a few days. Yeah! Wait, what? Yay! Wigglytuff, I don't think this is the best environment for the kids. Well, someone's gotta watch them. My cousin Miltank's in the hospital about to give birth to twins. Trust me, I don't care how bad things are here, that is a way worse environment for them to witness. Wiggs, again, you know I'd love to watch the kids, but it's gonna be difficult to spend time with them with all the work we have to do. Then make time, Harold. I'll be back in a few days. Be a good father until then, and maybe I'll be okay with you spending another damn month at this hell. Bye. She called me Harold, dude. She means business. Your name is Harold? Come on, Daddy. Come play with us. Yeah, watch your new dance. This place is huge. I have got to put chains on that door. Ah! You bitch! Do you have any idea what you've done to my game? Yeah, that's kind of the point. Why? Why would you completely ruin my reputation in this game? Arceus, did you just start playing this yesterday? This is what I do. If you didn't want anyone to know about your sabotage, you should have done what I asked. You wanted me to sabotage again! The very thing that got me into trouble in the first place! Which you were foolish to do in the first place. Look, no matter how you spin this onto me, it's not gonna matter. It's your fault you're in this mess, whether you want to admit it or not. And you easily could have avoided it if you weren't such a pussy. Good luck, dude. You're really gonna need it. Whew. I don't even know what to do at this point. Ever since day one, my game has been nothing but atrocious. I've made terrible allies, betrayed good ones, and worst of all, sabotaged someone into sending them home. Now everything's out in the open, and I'm not even sure how I can begin to navigate this shitstorm that Fletchender threw my way. I followed her hoping to find some safety. Instead, she just pushed me off a cliff without a parachute. Fantastic. Hey, Munchlax, I found you! Ugh. Hey, Minchino. What's wrong? Is everything okay? No, Minchino, things are really not okay. In fact, everything is the exact opposite of okay. Everyone on the team hates me. And if we lose the challenge today, I'll probably be the one going home. Why do you think that? Can you see into the future? Are you psychic just like Swallow was? What? No, I did some things I shouldn't have done, and it's left me in a very bad position. When I'm in a bad position, I try to move around a little bit. That helps me feel better, make me a little more comfortable. No, Minchino, that's not what I mean. I mean, game-wise, I'm in a bad position. I don't have any plans, and I don't have any allies. By allies, I mean friends. Well, that's not true. How is that not true? You have me. I'm your friend. Really? Even after everything I've done in this game, all the horrible decisions and screw-ups I've made, even the times I tried to send you home in the past, you still see me as a friend? Of course. I know I may not be the smartest person in the world. I'm no Stephen Hawkman or anything. And I know I can be annoying and tough to deal with sometimes. But when I mess up, you don't get mad. You're maybe the only one here that doesn't find me to be a problem. It's been hard for me to find people like you, who understand me. If you can deal with my problems, I can deal with yours. Wow. Minchino, I don't know what to say. You've been an incredible ally to me throughout this game, but honestly, I haven't been a very good one to you. That's gonna change, starting right now. I promise to have your back until the end of this game. If if you promise to have mine.
Of course! Pinky promise. Cross my heart and hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye.
Fantastic.
Munchlax is probably my best friend here on the show. He's helped me out more times than I can count, which isn't very high. But I promise I will do everything I can to make sure we make it to the finals together. He really needs to make it.
At the start of this game, I thought Minchino was nothing but your stereotypical dumb blonde. I teamed up with her originally hoping she would be another vote I could control, but as it turns out, even though she may not be the smartest, she is unbelievably loyal. And right now, I am so glad to have her on my side. She's giving me so much hope that things are going to be okay for me. And she's giving me back the energy I need to fight for my safety. Not just for me, but for her as well.
It's lunchtime, campers! So come and get it before it's all gone! Hey, don't touch the microphone! Never touch the micro... Huh. Weird.
Flaaffy, I found you.
Oh. Hey, Dewott. Hey, I know it's been a while since we've really talked, and I realized that it was sort of my fault that that's happened, but I think we both just weren't sure how to move forward from that situation. I guess you could say that. Well, I'll make the move. I jumped the gun by saying what it is that I said, and I totally understand if you're not ready to say it yet. I think I may have just said it sooner than I was supposed to, and I accept that mistake. I just want us to move on from this, and for us to go back to normal. Okay, I understand that, Dewott, but that's only part of the reason I've been avoiding you the past few days.
What's the other reason then?
Dewott, the other day at the challenge, you were a total jerk to everyone who wasn't on your team. And some of the people who were on your team. What? You're seriously upset over that? Well, why wouldn't I be? You commanded everything on your team like you were a dictator, you yelled at Curlia and threatened to send her home for an honest mistake, and you were completely rude and dismissive to me during the challenge. At one point, you even laughed at me for my mistake.
Okay, maybe I was a little over the top the other day, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I'm not going to apologize for trying to win the challenge.
I wasn't saying that, Dewott. I was saying that there are other ways to command your team than screaming in their face.
Maybe not to that level, but my team management still worked, and we won the challenge.
Barely, though. Why do I feel like you're not taking this seriously?
Because this is the game, Flaaffy. We're not Sogaleos anymore. I can't be helping you in challenges like we're still teammates. I get that you're my girlfriend, but I have to put this game first.
I get that part, Dewott. I'm saying why act like an asshole the entire freaking time?
To show authority. If you act like a dismissive little punk, no one will listen to you. The louder you are, the more attention you get. That's what you guys needed if you wanted to win yesterday. And I'm sorry, but Electric's just not the kind of person to command a team like that.
Okay, you know what? I do not like this side of you. And it's clear you're only acting this way because of what happened the other day. When you're ready to calm down and move on from this, you know where to find me. But right now, I think we both need some space.
I'm not the one that needs space. You're the one that needs space. That doesn't even make sense, but my point still stands. She wants space? Space? What is her problem? Look, I don't want to be all commander-like during the challenges, but it's what needs to be done if we want to keep winning. If Flaaffy wants space, she'll get it. But she'll come back when she realizes I'm right.
What were you thinking? You talk with Corefish for one day and you suddenly think he should be saved over our actual allies?
I got paranoid, alright? We were the only Lunalas, and I had flashbacks to Riolu betraying us. I just didn't want to get played again.
We won't be. But we will be if we play them. Just keep it together, alright?
Alright, sorry.
Come on! Munchlax is really cool! He said he wants to help us! How can you possibly still trust that jerk after what we know about him? How do you know he won't betray you or try to sabotage you? Because he's my friend and I trust him. And I want you guys to get along because friendship is magic!
Ugh. We'll think about it, okay?
Yay! Would it be so bad to have Munchlax in with us?
he framed someone and it got them sent home. I think that's our answer right there. You okay? No, not really. I just want to eat. Where's the food? I don't know. I thought Bisharp said it was ready. No, don't go in there! No, Buffy, that's not safe! Put those down! Geronimo! Whee! No, don't jump in there! Ugh, damn it, where's my other thing of oatmeal? Maki! Oh, I thought this was ours. You thought that giant tub was all for you? We'll help you, Maki. Coming through. No, you're just making a bigger mess. Oh. Hey, Hariyama, what's the holdup? My God, what happened in here? Chaos. I've got 3 little tornadoes in here, and I have to serve food in the middle of this storm. Don't worry, I've got this. Hey, kids! Do you want to go bother Durant and Heatmore for a little while? Who are they? Oh, they're tons of fun. Just go on. There you go, out the door. Thank you for that. Seriously. Dude, you need help. You can't take care of those kids and run this show at the same time. I know, Bisharp, but I don't know what else to do. I've missed them like crazy, and I'm happy to see them. Really, I am. But they came at the worst possible time. And I can't just send them back, or else they'd be sad, and I'd never hear the end of it from Wiggs. This past week has just been a nightmare. Week? Dude, it's only been 2 days. Hell, I might need to start drinking again. Bisharp, I don't know if I can handle this for too much longer. Can't you just call a babysitter or something? That'd be one more person to worry about here, Bisharp. Besides, we're in the middle of nowhere. Where would I even get a babysitter? Wait a minute. I have an idea. What? Oh, no. No. I know exactly what you're thinking, and this is not going to be a challenge. I will not put my kids into that kind of danger. Who said it'll be dangerous? Look, we'll take them to a secluded area, keep cameras on them at all times, and it'll keep them entertained. Besides, they bring just the type of chaos some of the challenges usually do. Bisharp, these are my children. I'm not comfortable using them for a show like this. Didn't you use the girls for the fear challenge? Yes, but that was different. It wasn't for very long, and it was just different, alright? Look, I know it's not ideal, but what else can you really do? I think I'll just deal with it like I'm supposed to. Hey, Daddy? Maki just threw up a bunch of mush. I'll clean it up. You start the challenge. We never say a word of this to Wigglytuff. Now you're talking. Hey, Quills, can you scooch? Silent treatment. Okay, that's probably well deserved. Look, I'm sorry I tried to pry into your business. I won't bug you about it anymore. Can we at least go back to being friends? Then can you at least move over for the challenge? Forget it. After all the shit that went down the other day with Quilava, I've officially been iced out. I know I messed up, and I know I deserve this, but that doesn't mean that I'm in the wrong entirely. She can say it's right all she wants, but it's not. Quilava might be a lost cause at this point, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up on her. I can't. I just can't. Hello, contestants! Glad you all could join us today. I mean, it's not like you had a choice in the matter, but still, it's nice to see the effort. It's time for your next challenge, and this one is quite the doozy, if I do say so myself. When are your challenges not doozies? Yeah, you speak so highly of your challenges. Are there any you don't think are good? Yeah, the ones that were ruined by fireworks. I tell you, if someone sets off a firework without permission one more time, they're done. I'm not dealing with that shit anymore. Anyway, this challenge might seem easy on the surface, but it might just be one of your most difficult yet. Is it murder? No, but it will probably make you want to kill yourself. Bring him in! Hi everyone! We're back! I'm here too! I don't know these people. Wait, those girls were at the fear challenge. Yeah, but I've never seen that kid before. You remember Hariyama's daughters, Iggly and Buffy, and we also have his son Maki here. They're here because they are crucial elements to your next challenge. Something kids like you should all be used to at some point in your life. Babysitting! What? You're serious? That's our challenge? That's not a challenge, genius, that's a chore. We're just doing this idiot's work for him. Hey, two birds. Hariyama and I don't have time to watch them right now, since we have to deal with business and numbers and all that accounting shit. A lot more goes into the show than just hosting, challenges, and eliminations, okay? Lots of paperwork. It's very boring, actually. But it's worth it to make kids like you miserable on a daily basis. Oh, joy. Now, like I said, your challenge is watching these 3 wonderful little bundles of joy for the afternoon. As you can see, 3 teams, 3 kids. 1 team per kid. Since Team Buzzwole came in first place in the last challenge, they will get Maki, the oldest of the 3, as well as this book on how to take care of a kid. It's like 30 years old, but there are no tablets around here, so it might actually be the most useful thing you have. Team Guzzlord gets Iggly, and Team Xurkitree gets Buffy. Wait, we're gonna be alone? Oh, you won't be alone. You'll be surrounded by cameras and total strangers, but you won't be alone. I don't want to do this. Well, there's gonna be a lot of things you won't want to do in the future. Better get used to it, kid. Bisharp is a horrible influence on these kids. I feel sorry for his future children. I say we drug him and let someone give him a vasectomy in his sleep. Alright, we'll see you kids later. They'll be waiting for you at the daycare center. You have a daycare center? Wow, this place has everything! Relax. We just cleared out the kitchen from the last challenge. That just seems like a waste of money. Well, we have money to waste. Now, let me finish. Each team will be in charge of 1 child for 6 hours. However, this challenge is also a tag team challenge, and only 2 team members will watch a kid at a time. At 2-hour intervals, they will switch for the next ones to go in. After 6 hours are up, we will review camera footage and determine the winners based on how we feel you did taking care of the kids. The team that does the worst job will go to elimination and will send someone home tonight. Not only that, but if they did a bad enough job, they will probably get major heat from Hariyama. I'm sorry in advance for whoever has to deal with that. Anyways, head on out. I grew up with 7 sisters, so I know how to take care of kids. Although, considering Maki's a boy, I might have to change my methods a tiny bit. Do I look like the kind of person who should be taking care of kids? No. I'm the kind of person that strikes fear into kids, not love and happiness. This one's going to be a tough one for me. I'm actually really looking forward to this challenge. I didn't grow up with any brothers or sisters, so I kind of feel like I was left out on something big. I know Iggly's not my sister, but I'd love to try and experience that kind of connection. Alright everybody, the abandoned daycare center is officially open for business. First groups can head on inside, and I hope you and your kiddos have a wonderful time. I tell you, man, this might just be one of the best ideas I've ever had. You realize, if this idea fails, it's your ass. That's something I'd rather not think about right now, dude. I've seen Wigglytuff punch another woman in the face after her kid pushed Buffy off the swings. You're really not making me feel any better, dude. Hello? Anybody home? Hi, you guys! Hi, Iggly. It's so nice to meet you. Looks like you're gonna be hanging with us for the next couple hours. OMG, we're gonna have so much fun! Yippee. Could you at least try to smile? Forgive me, I'm not in the best of moods right now. Whatever, just try to put on a happy face, please? Fine. So, what do you want to do today, Iggly? Oh, let's play dress up! Sure, that sounds like fun. Okay, so you just find some makeup and put it on Frostlass or something. No, she's already pretty. I want to do you. Yeah, that is not happening. Come on, please? Yeah, I'm not really the dress-up type. Come on, just do it. Forget it. I told you, I'm not in the mood to play games, and certainly not in the mood to dress up like a little what is she doing. I think she's holding her breath until you give her what she wants. Yeah, right, she's bluffing. I'm not falling for that old trick. Duat, she's turning blue. Ugh, for Asia's sake. With Iggly, she's a ball of energy and loves to have fun. but she really lacks things to go a certain way. Specifically, her way. If she doesn't get her way, she's not happy.
Now, who's a pretty princess? Say it!
I'm a pretty princess. Do you see her?
Not really. I expected her to be hopping around and in our faces already.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Buffy.
Huh. Hi. We'll be taking care of you for the next couple of hours.
What do you want to do first?
I don't know.
Huh. It's weird. I thought she'd be more talkative.
I know. That's the impression I got from her.
Buffy is just as energetic as her sister when she's with her sister. By herself, she tends to be a little shy. It takes a little while to get her to feel comfortable. Plus, that whole ordeal with Corefish a while back did not help matters much.
Look, you know I didn't plan it this way. We both just got drawn to go in first. Can we please put this grudge on the back burner for right now?
I can.
I just need to know if you will. I will. I promise. Let's just do this. Thank you.
Hi, Maki.
Hey, bud, what's up?
The ceiling.
Ha! Classic. Nice one, dude.
Why are you looking at the ceiling? I'm counting the amount of dots on the ceilings. How many do you think there are?
I don't know. I don't really see any. The ceiling looks pretty smooth to me, dude.
No, they're really tiny dots if you look really closely. And I'm trying to count to see how many there are. Can you guys help me? As for Maki, as much as I love him, he's someone that follows his own path. He has a hard time fitting in with some of the other kids at school, and a lot of people see him as odd. It really makes me worry about him sometimes, but I really hope these kids can just connect with him somehow. Still counting? Yep. Riveting.
Alright, done! You look so pretty, Dewott!
I don't feel pretty.
Well, that's because you still need eyeliner, silly! Let me go find some.
You know, you could at least try to smile. I don't think this attitude of yours is helping us in Bisharp's eyes. Trust me, I'm trying my best. This just isn't really a challenge I want to be doing right now.
I don't get you. Last challenge you were bossing us around and barking out orders like crazy, but today it's the exact opposite. You were never like this back on Team Solgaleo. I don't understand.
Look, it was different on Team Solgaleo. There were more players on the team, hence more room for error. Here the spotlight's a little bigger, and it's easier to be seen. I mean, there's only 6 of us. I had to take charge if we wanted to win, but apparently, some people aren't appreciative of my new game style. Flaaffy's being completely unreasonable about this whole situation.
She probably has a good reason, Dewott. This new persona, or whatever you want to call it of yours, is not helping you. All it's doing is making you seem like a jerk.
I'm not trying to seem like a jerk. I'm just trying to make it so we all do well in this game.
Well, if you want to do well, maybe try to actually act like you want to be here. Just try not to think about any of this stuff with Flaaffy right now.
Believe me, I'm trying my best.
Well, try harder.
Look, you don't understand what this is like. You're not in a relationship, and Ivysaur does not count. I can't just shut that part of my brain off and not worry about what else could be.
Hey, I found the eyeliner!
Oh my Arceus, not now! I'm in the middle of something right now and don't have time to act like a stupid princess!
I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay, Iggly. You didn't do anything wrong. I just wanted to play! What the hell is wrong with you? She didn't deserve to be yelled at.
Okay, that might have been a bit harsh, but she just caught me in a bad moment.
It's okay. He didn't mean it. You know, I think it's time for someone to go to the timeout corner.
I couldn't agree more. She has been quite the handful lately.
I didn't mean Iggly.
What? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That was not fun. It was actually pretty pathetic. Dewott's been acting very strange lately, and it's obvious that he's having some serious problems with Flaaffy that he needs to sort out. And I'd sort them out soon because if we lose, we might just be sending him home tonight. Did Bisharp tell it to act scared or something? Because it's really making things difficult for us. No, I think she might actually be scared. Or maybe she just misses her sister or something. Hold on. Let me talk to her. Hey, Buffy. Is everything okay? It's okay. You don't have to be scared. Everyone here is safe. Are you sure? Absolutely. I mean, Haunter might seem a little terrifying, but he means well. Most of the time. It's just... I don't like it here. Is it because you miss your sister? Yeah. Oh, I get that. I miss my family too. They're all the way back in Johto though. I haven't seen them in over a month. Well, what's your family like? Oh, they're amazing. I love them more than anything in the world. My dad has always been super supportive of me and whatever I do. Same with my brother and sister. What about your mommy? Oh, my mommy's actually not around anymore. Where did she go? She got really sick and couldn't be around us anymore. You mean she died? Yeah. I'm never gonna see her again. I'm sorry. Thank you, Buffy. Do you miss her? Oh, of course. Every day. But, you know what? It's okay. I know she's in a better place. And I know the last thing she'd want is for me to be sad all the time. It also helps me to appreciate the family I still have with me. Sure, I miss them like crazy, but at least I know they'll be waiting for me once I get home. No matter what happens. And I know that when today is done, Eggley will be waiting for you. Same with Maki. And your dad. I guess so. It's only for a few hours. And until then, we'll be watching you right here. And we'll have a great time, okay? Okay! So, you're ready to have some fun? Yeah! Great. Go wait by Tyrogue. I'll be there in a second. Okay! It was strange opening up my home life to a 5-year-old, but it felt nice getting that off my chest. And in a weird way, it was almost like a tiny bit of closure. Well, we finally managed to move Maki away from counting the ceiling indents after he was done counting, and we got him to play with some actual toys. That was an experience. Huh, look at that. Once we got the toys out, he's finally started to play with them. Yeah, I guess so. So, Maki, what's going on here? Oh, there's a lot of chaos going down in Nimbasa City right now. Oh, really? What's going on? Well, Professor Z is on his way to his laboratory to get some lab results done, but the evil Dr. Heliolisk is out with a bone to pick with Professor Z. Oh no. What did Professor Z do? He took his parking spot. What? Professor Z took Dr. Heliolisk's parking spot, and Dr. Heliolisk is trying to get Professor Z to move, but he's not moving. And now Gliscorman is out here trying to stop all the fighting, but it's not working. What do you think Professor Z should do? That's seriously what the kid is doing? I don't know. Well, what do you think? Well, Maki, the way I see it, I think Professor Z should keep the parking spot he has. I mean, was it assigned to Dr. Heliolisk? Well, No, exactly. That means it's fair game for anyone. And if he deserves to keep it for himself, I think he has that right. Well, I think I might have to interject a tiny bit, Quilava. I mean, sure, Professor Z might want to keep what he has, but maybe Dr. Heliolisk is actually trying to help Professor Z and maybe trying to make him realize that there could be something better in a completely different area of the parking lot. I think I see where you're coming from, Zorua, but I really think Professor Z would prefer to keep the parking spot he has rather than cause any other drama and take someone else's parking spot. Yeah, I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's making a big mistake by keeping this parking spot, and I think he would be a lot better if he just let it go and moved on to something else. Are you guys still talking about parking spots? Yes! Well, you know what I think? I think Professor Z should absolutely keep this parking spot because he doesn't know what else there is. And it's better for him to keep this spot than to risk giving it up and risking something else happening. Well, then Professor Z is an idiot, and it's the right thing to do for him to just give up the spot. Oh, well, you know what? Forget it. Because Professor Z is keeping that spot whether you want him to give it up or not. I'm not talking to you right now, and I'm not dealing with this. Wow. You guys really care about Dr. Heliolisk and Professor Z. Yeah. Sure, you can say that. Okay, everyone, it's time for the next group of contestants to start their shifts. And it's lunchtime, kiddos. Hope you're hungry. Alright, kid, here you go. Grilled cheese, tomato soup, and a Capri Sun. Enjoy. Wait, you have to cut my sandwich. Ugh, fine. How do you want it? Cross or diagonal? Actually, can you just cut it up into assorted shapes and organize them from biggest to smallest? You can't be serious. Please? Okay, fine. Anything else? I actually like to eat my soup with a straw. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This kid's a dud. Seriously. All he does is make the environment around him even weirder than it usually is. You can try to get through to him, but it won't work. That stupid book Bisharp gave us is no help at all. It's basically full of shit we already knew, and he was just scrambling to find an advantage. Ugh. Brilliant. How's the sandwich, little man? Really good. Organized perfectly. Okay. So, tell me about yourself, kid. Someone like you has gotta have some stories to tell. I don't know. I'm only 8. I haven't had a big life so far. Me neither. Or, at least I like to think it hasn't been that long. Anyway, let's get into more specifics. Any hobbies? I guess staring at the sky and pondering the greater questions of life. Does that count? Sure. I guess. Anything else? Any girls? How did you know? Trust me, I always know. It's like a weird tick or something. So tell me, who's the lucky lady? Her name is Cottony, she lives across the street, she loves hopscotch even though she doesn't have any legs, and she smells like vanilla. The whole package. Interesting. So what does she think of you? Well, she just moved in, so she hasn't had enough time to realize just how weird I actually am. Perfect. That's just the moment to strike. But I'm worried once she starts going to our school next year, she'll realize how weird I actually am and won't want to hang out with me. And you gotta make your mark before the school year actually starts, you get what I'm saying? How do I do that? It's real simple. Just gotta follow 3 easy steps and you're guaranteed to be holding hands under the slide once the school year starts. Really? What do I do? First step, write an anonymous note, leave it in her mailbox. Don't say who it is. It'll just leave her with some kind of mystery. But you point out an interesting fact that you know that she knows you know. We don't really know that much about each other. Okay, then step point 5, I guess, is to actually talk to Cottony for a little bit. Doesn't matter how long, just get something, okay? Okay. Step 2, leave a second note in her mailbox with a romantic poem. as romantic as you can possibly get. Once there, she'll realize that this person that likes her is some sort of artist with words, and you seem to be an artist with words. Sure, I'm certainly someone who knows his way around poems. And lastly, number 3, go to her house and recite the poem to her. Trust me, she will be swooning all over you. You really think that'll work? It certainly worked for me. Look how I turned out.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Grovile. I'll be sure to put that to good use.
No problem, kid. Gotta be honest. It's nice to pass my expertise and wisdom down to the next generation. No idea if any of that crap's actually gonna work. I just came up with that on the top of my head, but I wish the kid luck. I really do.
I miss Frostlass. You guys aren't much fun.
Well, to be fair, we don't exactly have that much knowledge pertaining to princesses, or beauty, or dancing, or whatever the heck that show you watch is.
Doc McStuffins?
Yes, how does someone get a medical degree in fixing stuffed animals? Even more, how does a child get a medical degree in the first place? Because you can't get a medical degree at 7 years old, okay? You just can't!
How about we just give you a little space for a little while? Let you eat in peace, okay?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's no problem. I heard Dewott was pretty toxic earlier, so compared to him, that was probably nothing.
Jeez, he must have lost his mind or something. I don't know what his deal's been lately.
I know. He's really starting to become a poison on the team.
Would you at all be interested in voting him out when the time came?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean, we try and get rid of Dewott next chance we get. He's the biggest liability to the team right now.
Well, even though Dewott certainly has issues at the moment, at least he isn't someone who likes to sabotage.
Look, I know Fletchender told you what happened. I know it, you know it, and there's no one else here, so don't even try to deny it.
Okay, fair. I do happen to know the truth.
Then why didn't you say anything the other day?
Well, like Evie said, me confessing the truth doesn't change the fact that you did it. Plus, confessing would have put me in a compromising position as well. Fletchender has some dirt on me that I'd rather not get out.
What? That you turned on your alliance and have been playing both sides?
I see she's told you too. It's possible that word's gotten out at this point about everything, and I have no secrets left to hide, but still, it's best not to risk it.
Look, we both have done things in this game that are pretty messed up. Things we both regret.
Oh, I don't have any regrets.
My point is, we both want revenge on Fletchender, which is all the more reason to team up to eventually take her down. If we want a chance of doing that, we both need to keep targets off of our back, and go after someone with an even bigger target.
I suppose that's a fair argument. An interesting one as well. Dewott and I haven't exactly bonded throughout our time as teammates. Plus, I've learned he had a pretty large alliance on his old team.
All the more reason to send him home. Look, I already have Minchino locked as another vote. With you in, we'll be able to at least tie. What do you say?
I just want to ask a couple of questions. Just tell me the truth, and I'll help you out.
Okay.
Were your sabotages the other day, and the one against Swallow, the only ones you ever attempted?
Yes.
Was anyone else involved during Swallow's sabotage?
No, just me and Fletchender.
Were you trying to sabotage anyone specifically during the cooking challenge?
Dewott. I tried to get rid of him that way, but I failed.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. I'll help you.
Oh, thank you, dude. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Did you guys forget about me?
I honestly can't believe it right now. 24 hours ago, I thought I was on my way out, but now I have 2 people on my side to try and get rid of Dewott. This just goes to show that right when you think you're down, there's always a chance you can get back up and make a pretty impressive comeback.
If Fletchender put Munchlax up to the sabotage, why would she want to sabotage Dewott? They've never spoken to each other before. Something's not adding up with Munchlax's story, and I think it tells me that he's still hiding stuff from me.
Not the best trait to have in an ally. Okay, before we continue, I have one very important question to ask you.
Okay? What is it?
What is fast, loud, and crunchy?
I don't know.
A rocket ship.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny! Tell me more! Tell me more!
Oh, sure, I've got plenty. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert?
Why?
Because she was stuffed.
Because she's stuffed! Like a bear!
Sure. Also, what has ears but cannot hear?
Maki?
No, a cornfield. I am a firm believer that laughter is the best medicine. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I turn to comedy. SNL, John Mulaney, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Those are my jams. I'm not the best at telling jokes myself, but I love to recite them to people just to get some laughs. But since Buffy isn't really old enough for that kind of material, I just go with some basic stuff. I mean, I've got that in spades. Psst. With me. What the? Oh! Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for showing up. I didn't think I'd be able to handle Magby's horrible jokes a second longer. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just came to tell you that we're done.
What? What do you mean we're done?
I mean, I'm on to you, pal. I know what you're trying to pull, and I'm not gonna fall for it.
Really? What exactly am I trying to pull?
You don't care about this partnership at all. All you're doing is using me as some sort of scapegoat so that way you can just skate on by and continue to cause havoc well into the game.
Really? You don't think I care about you at all? I'm sorry, but who played an immunity idol on you to keep you safe?
You only used that so you could keep your scapegoat around. Look, thank you so much for playing the idol. And yes, it's true, I wouldn't be in this game without you. But that's probably the best I'm gonna get from you. Believe me, I've got way better allies in my back pocket now. And trust me, I know you've got Miss Magius. I've seen it. I know you're just working on an innocent mind to toy, like you did to Fletchender and me.
Wait a minute. She got to you, didn't she? I knew it. I should have seen this coming. Fletchender got to you.
Maybe she did. But that's just what you get. You cast us both aside so that we team up to take you down.
Okay. You can try to take me down all you want. But mark my words, it's not going to work.
And why do you say that?
Because in order for a partnership like yours to work, you have to be equal. And trust me, you are completely imbalanced. Fletchender has an impressive resume that has included sabotaging several contestants. Whereas you, all you have done is go after Panseer. That's it. You have one move, Fletchender has several. You are nowhere near as good of a player as she is. And no matter how long you try and work with her, even if you do get to the final two, there's no way you will ever beat her. But still, good luck. All Servine is doing is setting herself up for failure, whether she wants to admit it or not. As long as she keeps working in the shadow of someone else, she'll never be seen as the great scary villain she wants to be seen as. She needs to take the training wheels off and ride a bike like a normal person.
Look, I'm happy I broke off my deal with Haunter, and I'm not going back to work with that prick. But he brought up a good point. All I do is follow around some of the bigger players like they're my security blanket or something. But he was wrong about one thing. I've still made an impact in this game. I'm still someone that should be feared. Right? Alright, contestants, it's time for the final swap out. And for this last round, I figure it's best we change the scenery a little bit. It's time for recess! So, Maki, ready to have some fun? I don't really know. Really spend that much time outside. Oh, don't worry. I've spent tons of time outside playing, so I know tons of games we could play. You ever play football? No. Come on, it's really easy. All I gotta do is go long.
What does go long mean?
It means try to catch the ball. Now go over there and try to get in position and I'll throw it to you, okay? Oh, okay. When in doubt, go with sports. Seems to work every time. Red lights. Red lights. Red lights. Green light! Oh! Buffy, I think I saw you move. Dang it! Oh, I thought I was doing so well.
It's alright, trust me, I'm not doing that great either. I just got lucky that time.
Alright, Buffy, go back to the start. We'll try again. Okay. She is so adorable.
I know. I'm having a lot of fun playing together.
I know, it's weird. It's kind of like we're a little family almost.
Yeah, little family. That's funny. So funny. Huh.
I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you.
Catch me.
Got you. You caught me.
Wow, great catch, Minchino. Looks like you caught her.
Now it's your turn to catch us, Iggly. Yay!
Whew. Man, that Iggly sure has a ton of energy. You've got to be tired, Minchino.
Oh, of course not. This is probably the happiest I've been this entire game. I have so much energy.
Really?
Yeah! It's so much fun to spend time with someone who actually likes the same things I do. Running and chasing and playing and whoa. I feel weird.
Oh my god. Minchino, I think... Oh my god, you're evolving!
What happened? Minchino, you just evolved! I did? Oh my gosh, what does that mean? What do you mean, what does that mean? You're a Cincino now! That's insane! Whoa! My hair's a lot longer! I look amazing! Yes, you do! Oh my gosh, congrats! I'm so happy for you! Oh my gosh, this is amazing! I gotta go show Iggly! Iggly, look at this!
Wow.
OMG, I can't believe I just evolved! This is officially the greatest day of my life! Alright. I think that's enough tag. I am exhausted. I don't think I can run anymore. Oh, that's too bad. I can still run. Can you, Iggly? Yeah, let's play some more.
Alright, you guys start a new game. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes, alright?
Okay. Hey, Cincino, let's play hide and seek. Oh boy, I love hide and seek. Okay, you go hide. I'm gonna count to 10. No, you gotta count higher than that. Count to 100. Oh, I've never counted to 100 before. Oh well, time for a challenge. Now go running, I'm gonna start counting. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I haven't seen this part before. Let's see what's inside. Da-dee-da-dee-da, looking for a place to... Ooh, I can jump in the water. Cincino will never find me here.
Well. What do we have here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Shark. I'm playing hide and seek. Can you help me hide?
Oh, I see you like playing games, huh?
Yes, I love games. I love hide and seek. I love tag. I love Red Rover. And I love dress up. That is my favorite game.
Really? Well then if you love dress up so much, then why don't you help me out with something?
Alright, here comes Maki. Okay, oh, oof. Ow.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay, Maki? I think I got hurt. Okay, let me see. Ooh, that looks pretty bad. Hey, what's going on? Oh, it's nothing, just a little cut on his leg. It really hurts. Alright, I'm just gonna go run to get some band-aids. No, we don't need those. It's okay, hold tight. I've got something for you. Vine Whip. Wait, what? Vine Whip? Servine, what do you... Alright, got it. Now hold out your leg. There we go. Feel any better? Yeah. Thank you. Good. Just be careful, alright? Okay. Come on, Evie, let's go back to the game. Oh, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Okay. Wow. That was actually amazing. You handled that perfectly. Well, I've had some experience taking care of little kids. Oh, you got a big family? I've got a lot of siblings too. Sure. You could say that. 97? 98? 99? 10T. 10T1? 10T2? 10T3? What are you doing? Curlia, you made me lose count. Now I have to start over again. Where's Iggly? Oh, we're playing hide and seek, but I can't find her until I finish counting. Otherwise, that's cheating. Cincino, we're in an open field right now. Where could she possibly be hiding? I don't know. Maybe she's underground or something. Kids these days are way more creative with their hiding spots. I don't think Iggly can learn dig. The only place for her to hide is... Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad! Okay, I'll catch up in a second. I just have to finish counting. 10T4? 10T5? Cincino! Oopsie. Note to self. Never trust Cincino alone with children. Iggly? Iggly, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. I finished counting, I promise. We give up, Iggly. We can't find you, so you might as well come out of hiding. Please? Oh, this is awful. I feel like this is all my fault. Really, you don't say. Oh, I see her. Over there, by the river. Oh, Iggly, thank goodness you're... all right. And done. What do you think?
Wow, this is incredible. Who knew some seaweed and stardust nearby would make me look so much better? My boyfriend is gonna go crazy over this look. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You really needed it.
You got that right.
Iggly, there you are. We finally found you. Hey, Sharpie!
Oh my gosh, hey! Great to see- look at you!
I know, it's amazing, it just happened. Wait, you two know each other?
Oh, she crashed into our swamp one afternoon and she ended up staying with us to binge This Is Us.
Sharpie is a total Randall. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching Iggly for us. We were worried sick.
Oh, no problem. I'll catch you girls later.
Bye, Sharpie! Bye! Okay, crisis averted. Now, let's get back to the fields before anyone notices that we're gone.
Can we have everyone report outside right now? We have a bit of a situation.
Too late. What's going on? Why did you call us here? Yeah, we were in the middle of a game. Is everything alright? Well, I called you guys over here because we've decided to stop the challenge early. Huh?
Why?
What happened? Well, one team just broke the #1 rule of babysitting. Never let your child out of your sight and head into danger and possible death. Once we found that out, we had no choice but to stop the challenge.
Where is she? Where is she? Oh my Osseous, there you are! Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm okay, Daddy. Mr. Sharpedo was tons of fun.
What happened? How did you misplace her?
Don't look at me, Cincino was the one playing with her. We were playing hide and seek. She just got away.
I can't believe this. You let my little girl into danger. How could you possibly be so careless as to let this happen?
I'm sorry.
Okay, Hariyama, just calm down. Relax.
No, I will not calm down. I told you this was a bad idea, Bisharp, and this is why. Come on, kids, I'm taking you back to the cabin.
Okay. I'll let Hariyama calm down for a little while. As for the challenge, it's pretty clear who's going to elimination tonight. Team Guzzlord, your carelessness today was inexcusable. You lose, and someone from your team will be heading home tonight. Way to go, Cincino.
Well, you weren't much help either.
We'll let you know what team gets the advantage later. Right now, I think Hariyama's a little preoccupied to worry about the game. You guys can head on back to your cabins, but Team Guzzlord will be seeing you tonight. Whew. Well, we lost. Fantastic. Just another thing to be upset about. This game really knows how to pile on the misery at the first sign of trouble. Whew. I don't fully know what happened with Cincino, nor do I really care. She's still my ally, and nothing will change that at this point. Right now, the main priority is to get the votes to get rid of Dewott, because that's the best option I have to stay here in this game. Alright, just stay here and don't get into any trouble.
Okay. So, how was Mr. Shark, Iggly? Oh, so much fun. He was a little scary at first, but he was so nice. Just like Santa Claus.
Look, dude, I'm so sorry about... What are you doing? Just writing my last will and testament. Ooh, do I get anything? Nope. You've got enough shit. And seeing as how you're the reason I'm about to die, why the hell should you get anything? Look, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen. Doesn't matter. Ugh, how the hell am I going to tell any of this to Wiggs?
Hello? Anybody home?
Mommy!
Oh, damn. This is it. My final thoughts before imminent disaster. Oh boy. Hey, what are you doing back so soon? Miltank went into early labor. It was not pretty. Now, what happened here, and why is Maki wearing a cast? Look, I can explain every...
Mom, we had the bestest time here.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Really? You guys had fun?
You did?
I made so many new friends here, and they were so cool. Yeah, they were a lot of fun, and had so many stories.
And we played so many games, and Miss Servine even helped me when I got hurt. See? Wow. I see that. I'm so happy you all had fun. Why don't you go wait by the car for a minute? I need to talk to your father.
Okay.
I think I owe you an apology. Well, actually, Wigglytuff, things haven't I'll handle this, Bisharp. You were saying? Look, I think when I showed up the days before, I was hurt. Why would you be hurt? I don't know. It's just, ever since the kids have been born, it's always been us against them in a way. It's been us trying to keep them in line, us trying to make sure they get to school, eat their vegetables, do everything kids are supposed to do. And with you gone, it's been scary. Just me on my own. And I'm just not used to that, and it's stressful, and those kids have been driving me crazy the past few weeks. I just needed a break. I just wanted to drop them off here, have you do your time. Listen, I totally get it. And you have nothing to apologize for. If anything, I'm the one that needs to apologize. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. I'm sorry that this job has been making me spend all my time here, but the only reason I'm doing this is for you. I mean, look, I loved the way our life was before. Don't get me wrong. But I wasn't making a ton of money working at the bar. It wasn't very popular, and when Bisharp came to me with this opportunity, I mean, I was skeptical, but now that I took it, it's probably the greatest thing I've ever done. And the best part about it is that I'm finally able to provide the right amount of money and the right life for you and the kids. And it really does hurt that I can't be with you 24/7. If I was able to come home for just a couple days, I would. You know that. But I gotta do this to make sure everything's gonna be okay. I get it, sweetie. I do. I just don't want you to work yourself too hard. I won't. I promise. And I promise you that everything's gonna be over soon. We just got a few more weeks, and then I'll be home to be a part again. Us against them. Hope it's a fast few weeks. I love you. I love you too. Bye. Bye. You realize she's gonna find out about everything when the show airs, right? Yeah, but right now I might as well enjoy moments like these. I know they may have made things a little difficult around here, but it was still nice to see them. I just wish I could have devoted more time to them. You know what? You're right. You need to spend time with your family. What do you mean? I mean, go home. Take a few days off and spend them with your family. I'll hold down the fort here until then. What? No, Bisharp, I can't do that. There's a lot of shit that needs to get done. Trust me. I've got it. It's only for a few days. I was asking a tall order from you to help me with the show, and you immediately took it knowing you'd be gone from your family for a while. Now, I don't have a wife or children that I know of, but I know I'd be missing them just as much as you're missing yours. I'm serious. This is the least I could do for you after everything you've done for me. Bisharp, I don't even know what to say. This is unbelievable. Thank you. It's no problem. Besides, after all of our guests the past few weeks, I could use some time alone here. It might be chaos, but I think I could use some chaos, believe it or not. You'll be with your family. Yes! Thank you! Thank you, Bisharp, so much! I'll be back soon, I promise. Whew. Ugh. Fantastic. You know, pouting and having a fit won't help your game at all. Well, you're not on thin ice with your girlfriend. Okay. I'm about to do something that everyone on this team has been wanting to do for an entire week. What's that? Ow! What the hell was that for? You need to snap out of whatever the hell this funk is you're in and get your mind straightened out. Okay, I don't think you needed to slap me in the face to tell me that. Well, I needed some way to get through to you. Ever since the new teams have formed, you've been acting strange. Granted, I don't know how you were on Solgalea, but if your attitude back then was anything similar to as it is now, I'm amazed that you're still here. It wasn't. It's just, the competition's getting a little more intense, and it might have gotten to my head a little bit. Plus, my relationship hasn't been the greatest, and that's got me a little distracted. Well, get your head back into the game. Just not as much as it was during the cooking challenge. Because this Jekyll and Hyde attitude is not suiting you at all. And the rest of the team isn't impressed by it either. They all want you out tonight. What? Me? Are you serious? Over Munchlax? Over Cincino? Afraid so. I don't understand. Munchlax is untrustworthy and Cincino cost us the challenge. Well, you weren't much help either. Plus, as bad as those two are, at least they know how to cooperate. All I know is that your game isn't over yet. They might want you gone, but I don't. There's someone else I have a grudge towards. And this vote tonight is my way of letting them know. Let me guess. Munchlax? Who else? I asked him to be honest with me about one thing, and he couldn't even do that properly. I've got it built up in his head that he'll be safe tonight, so this will be even more fun to pull off. Yeah, I've been wanting him gone for a while. Oh, we're not voting for him. What? Then who? We're voting for the one thing he has left in this game. Cincino. Really? I mean, I'm all for it, don't get me wrong, but why her? Because A, she's the biggest problem on the team right now, and B, if she leaves, Munchlax will be nothing but a depressing mess, and will be easier to get rid of down the line. He's done some bad things in this game, and before I send him home, I want to make him suffer. Jesus Christ! We just need to get Curlia and Frostlass onto our side to pull this off. It might be challenging, but it's not impossible. And if they refuse to vote for Cincino, I'll just put the votes onto Munchlax instead. Are you sure this can work? I wouldn't be attempting it if I knew it wouldn't work. But, if I'm going to help you, you need to straighten the hell up and get a grip on your emotions. Alright, I'll do it. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. Thank me once we accomplish this goal. Whew. I don't know if I can trust Riolu. I've heard rumors that he's not the most reliable of allies to have on your side. But at this point, I really don't have any other option. So, here's hoping he doesn't screw me over. Whew. As bad as Dewott is, I can maybe use his ever-changing attitude to my advantage. Maybe as a shield to keep the target off of myself if things ever go south. As for Munchlax and Cincino, not only are they untrustworthy, they're just a waste of space on the team right now. Basically, in my mind, they're garbage. And it's going to be time to take out the trash pretty soon. Whew. Unbelievable. What part of Leave Me Alone do you not understand? I'm not telling you this again, Zorua. I don't want to talk to you. At all. Look. You have every right to be mad at me. I crossed the line one too many times with you. This is your business, and I should have treated it as such. I'm sorry. If you don't want to talk about this, I understand. And I won't ask you, bother you, or even talk to you again if you don't want me to. I just want to know one thing. Just one thing, and whatever you tell me, I'll believe you, and I'll leave you alone for the rest of this game. What? Were you being serious when you told me that you had feelings for me in the past? Yes. Alright. That's all I needed. I'll leave you alone. Wait, Zorua. What? That's not all you need. You deserve to know everything. Are you sure about this? Look, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. You don't have to tell me any of this if you don't want to. I haven't been completely honest with you. And to be fair, I don't think I've been honest with myself. After everything that's happened, you deserve to know the whole story. Come here. Nothing I tell you leaves this spot. Understand? Absolutely. First of all, everything I told you the other day was true. I know I'm gay, and I have had feelings for you and other girls in the past. I got that, but why did you say that you didn't want to be gay? Because nobody else wants me to be. What? What do you mean? My parents have always been very conservative, very religious, very core family values, you know, all that crap. How religious are we talking? My dad's a pastor. Oh, shit. He's one of those pastors that gives all religious people a bad reputation. He's very by the book and just wants to set a good example for Arceus. I take it he's not a big fan of gay people? Oh, that's an understatement. He talked about it all the time in his sermons, like we were some kind of cancer to society or something. Did you ever tell him that you were gay? Well, yes, and I guess no too. It's a little complicated to explain, but I'll try my best. Go ahead. Ever since I was little, I knew there was something different about me, but I just wasn't sure what it was. I'd watch other girls at school, and there was just something not clicking with what they were saying and what I was feeling. It wasn't until I was about 10 that I learned what homosexuality and lesbianism was. My dad was preaching about how wrong it was, but I didn't see it as such. I even asked him what was wrong with loving someone of the same gender, and he just told me it wasn't Arceus' plan, and that it wasn't what society wanted. God, it's horrible. It was. I just didn't realize how horrible. I sort of brushed it away and forgot about it for a while, until a couple of years later. A few more signals were emerging about me, but I wasn't really listening to them. It was when I was 15 that everything came to a head. I was at a birthday party for my friend Lit, and we were all having fun and everyone was having a good time when someone suggested we play Spin the Bottle. I said sure, thinking it would be harmless. A few rounds go by and I managed to kiss a few boys, and I don't really feel anything. If anything, I was a little repulsed by it. Anyway, my turn comes again, and I end up spinning the bottle onto Litton's cousin Vulpix, who's a girl. I was surprised at first, but everyone else was egging me on. Even Vulpix, she was actually cool with it. So, I did it. I kissed her, and it felt amazing. It was as if suddenly the gears in my head started turning and they finally clicked. In fact, I actually pulled Vulpix back in for a bit of a longer kiss. That's when I knew I was gay. I was excited, but really scared. Because I knew that meant telling my holier-than-thou parents that their precious little girl was a sinner. How'd they take it? Well, I wasn't the one who told them. Apparently, one of the moms at the party saw the makeout session I had with Vulpix and told my parents what happened. And the reason I know that is because of what happened next. The next morning, I get up, eat breakfast, and my parents tell me we're going for a drive. I think nothing of it and go with them. We're on the road for a while, and eventually, I don't recognize the streets anymore. And the more we drive, the more confused I get. Where do they take you? They took me to a fucking conversion camp. Are you kidding me? They seriously went to that great of length to... Oh my god. I feel horrible. I'm so sorry. The worst part of it was once I got out of the car, my mom just turned to me and said, "Honey, they're gonna get you fixed." I can't believe that actually happened. So there you go. I stayed there for a whole 2 weeks. The conversion didn't work, obviously. But I knew I couldn't admit to being myself if it meant tearing my family apart. So I went home and I lied, and told my parents that it would never happen again. That's why I don't want to be gay. And that's why I've been forced to keep my feelings to myself and live a lie. You think I want to do this? You think I enjoy trying to push myself to do something that, even though my parents say is what society wants, makes me want to barf? No. But not everyone can have a happy, out and proud life like yours, Zorua. If I admit the truth about myself and tell my parents, they disown me. When you came out, you were celebrated. When I came out, my parents sent me to be fixed like I was some fucking laptop. If it means sacrificing my happiness for them, then so be it. As much as I really want to be myself, I don't want my world to crumble around me. I don't want to be gay, because nobody else wants me to be either. It wasn't. What? You're talking as if you thought it was easy for me to come out and that everything was okay once I did it. But it wasn't. Was it anywhere close to as bad as what I have to deal with? Well, no, but it's had its fair share of issues. I was in the closet for 2 years, and I still wasn't ready to tell anyone. It wasn't until Snubble found out and told everyone the truth. When she told everyone, I was terrified. I didn't know how anyone would react, or if I would even be accepted at all. I was overwhelmed by the amount of support I got. From friends, family, even total strangers that sympathized with me for what had happened. But that didn't mean everyone was accepting. The worst of it all was Purloin. Who's Purloin? She was my best friend ever since preschool. We were inseparable. She was practically my sister. I thought if anyone would support me, she'd be the one to do that. But when she found out, she was disgusted. She said that it wasn't right, it was gross, and that she didn't want to associate herself with someone like me. I tried to talk some sense into her, but nothing was working. So what did you do? I just stopped talking to her. Cut her out of my life. Damn, Zorua. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But I wasn't going to change who I was just because someone else told me to. If they can't accept me, then I don't need them. Well, that's not the same thing, Zorua. That was your friend. This is my family. And I believe it's in their job description to love you no matter what. If what you're saying is true, it doesn't sound like they're doing a very good job. They're still my parents, Zorua, and this is your life, Quilava. You deserve to live your life the way you want to, not the way they want you to. And if they can't accept that, that's their problem, not yours. I just don't want them to be mad at me, or think that I failed them. If they throw you out, you didn't fail them. They failed you. Still, it's more than just that. My entire family is practically just like them. Homophobes, typists, the whole deal. Then get rid of them too. I understand growing up in this environment couldn't have been easy, and I hope to Arceus it doesn't have to come to this. But your happiness is what matters the most, Quilava. Coming out is never a perfect thing. There's always going to be people who will disagree with you. But trust me, there will be so many people supporting you that their cheers will easily drown out the boos. Well, where are they then? The supporters. All around you. Your friends back home, they'll have your back. Everybody here will have your back. I have your back. And I promise I'm not lying. It may be difficult to do, but once you do it, things will only get better from there. What are you thinking? I think I want to do this. Whoa. You're right. I'll never be happy if I keep this veil over myself. I need to be honest with myself and my parents. This is who I am. And this is who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Way to go, Quills! I don't know how I'm going to be able to tell them. It'll be hard, but when you're ready, I'll be right by your side. Really? Absolutely. If they have a problem with you, they damn sure have a problem with me. Like I said, friends have each other's backs. I don't know if I'd call us friends at this point. What? What do you... Wait. Are you serious? You've been so much more to me than a friend this entire game, Zorua. You've been my ally, my support system, my shoulder to cry on, and even the alarm clock telling me to wake up from this nightmare I've been living. You're loyal, you're relentless, but in a good way, and you're beautiful. I know things haven't been easy so far, but if you still want me, I'm all yours. Are you sure? I mean, I'd love to. I want to, but are you sure you're ready for something like this right away? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. But after years of sadness, I need something good. I need you. I can work with that. I'm gay. Those are words I never thought I'd be able to say out loud. I have had such an awakening over these last few weeks, and I honestly don't know what would have happened if I had never met Zorua. No matter how much I tried to push her away, she never gave up on me. And I cannot be grateful enough for that. It'll be scary to go home and tell the truth to my parents. But this time, I'm not going to back down. I'm so proud of Quilava for finally coming to terms with her sexuality. This wasn't about a silly little crush for me. This was about getting someone to be honest about themselves and to be happy with their life, instead of closeted and sheltered. Plus, I will admit, that makeout session was a pretty nice bonus. I could get used to that. Are you freaking kidding me?
I sent home that stupid monkey to drive a wedge between those two. But wouldn't you know it, instead of becoming enemies, they became a couple. Ugh! Haunter's right. Fletchender's right. I have done nothing in this game. Nothing to show that I have made an impact, and that I'm someone who should really be feared. It's been all talk and no action. Well, that's gonna change. Big time. What the? Hey, I was reading that! Too bad. Come with me. It's time to start playing this game. You want us to vote for Cincino? Yes. Her actions at the challenge today are completely inexcusable. She screwed up before, but never to this level. I don't trust her. And if we want to win challenges, we need her gone. Cincino may have screwed up today, but so did Dewott. All he did was yell at Iggly and act like a grump. And let's not forget about whatever the hell Munchlax has been up to behind the scenes. I'll gladly vote him out, but I'm not voting for Cincino. Munchlax may be untrustworthy, but we know to watch him and expose him if he sabotages again. And Dewott knows what he did was wrong and has apologized. Probably because he knows he's in trouble tonight. I'm sorry, but I don't think he deserves a second chance. It's worth a shot. And as bad as Dewott's been, he's never nearly been as bad as Cincino. Look, if Dewott's behavior doesn't improve, we'll send him home next, but for now, Cincino's the biggest problem. I'm not... Okay. We'll think about it. Very well. I'll see you tonight. Look, I'll do whatever you want me to do, but I think Riolu brings up a lot of good points. Seriously? Frostlass, we can't. I know Cincino is your friend, but even you have to admit she's done more bad for the team than good. Didn't you vote for her once before? Yes, but that was different. We weren't friends, and I knew it was either her or me that night. Besides, if we send her home, we wouldn't have the numbers anymore. Well, not if Riolu has her back. Frostlass, I don't know if Riolu can be trusted. He's been up to some shady stuff for a while now. Maybe, but wouldn't it be better if we were on his good side than his bad side? That's fair, but he's making us turn on each other. I don't think he is, Curlia. He might actually be trying to help us. Look, I know Cincino is your friend and our ally, but at this point she's doing more harm for us than help. If we keep her around much longer, she might drag us down with her. You have a point, you're right, but it's just hard. I don't know if I can do it. What are we gonna do? I don't know, Frostlass. I really don't know. This should have been an easy challenge for us, but we just couldn't get it done. I vote for Dewott. He's the only one on the team that scares me. And Munchlax told me that's who he's voting for.
I'm just glad it's not me tonight. I vote for Dewott, and I can't wait to see the look on his face when he leaves. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but I think this will affect Munchlax more than it will affect you. I vote for Cincino. Your dullness today was way too much to handle. Your time's up. I vote for Cincino. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, Team Guzzlord, if the challenge was to try to give Hariyama a heart attack, you would have won with flying colors. But instead, you almost turned one of his precious children into a Happy Meal. So for that, you are standing here tonight. You know the drill, and I have orange berries. If you do not receive a berry, you must head over to the Bus of Shame, say your goodbyes, and leave this game for good. I'm starting to wonder if he has this speech engraved somewhere, and just recites it every morning like the Pledge of Allegiance or something. That honestly wouldn't surprise me. Let's just get this over with. Very well. Oranberries, go 2. Frostlass. Riolu, Curlia, and Munchlax. Wow, I actually didn't get any votes. I'm shocked.
Yay, Munchlax!
I wouldn't be celebrating just yet, Cincino, because you did receive votes tonight, as did Dewott. Therefore, you must step forward to the bench.
Oh, that's scary.
Don't worry. We have the votes. You'll be okay. Well, Dewott and Cincino. Both of you are in familiar territory. You both played factors in the team's loss today. Dewott, you were disinterested in the challenge, you were moody, you scared Iggly, and you've just been an all-around grump the past few days. I realize that. I do apologize for my recent outburst. I hope you can all see it in your hearts to give me a second chance to prove myself. It might be a little too late for that, dude. But we'll see. Cincino, you have actually set a record here at Abandoned.
I have? Yay!
Well, it's not one you really want to set. You have now been in the bottom more times than anyone else. This is your 4th time here, and after your performance today, it might be your last. You broke the #1 parenting rule by letting Iggly get out of your sight. And while she wasn't in any danger, she easily could have been.
I know. I'm so sorry. I was just playing a game.
That's no excuse. You always watch the damn child, whether you're playing games or not. He's just salty because he knows he's leaving. Sure. That makes sense. Alright guys, let's get to the votes. First vote. Dewott. Cincino. Dewott. That's 2 votes Dewott. Cincino. That's 2 votes Cincino. We're tied with 2 votes each and 2 votes left to go.
I'm getting scared.
Don't screw me over. Next vote. Cincino.
Huh?
What? That's 3 votes Cincino, 2 votes Dewott, 1 vote left. Did you do this? Next time I ask you to tell the truth, it might be wise to actually do it. I can't watch. The person leaving us tonight, Cincino. No! Oh my gosh, no! Oh, thank Osseous, that was way too close. I'm so sorry. Dewott, you are safe tonight with 2 votes. Here's your berry. Thank you, Bisharp.
I don't understand.
Cincino, I see that you're upset, but I'm sorry. You have officially been eliminated from Abandoned. Cincino, you have to believe me. I didn't know anything about this. This was all him. Don't you even think about denying it. Oh, I won't deny it. But the only reason I targeted her tonight was because of you and your deception. She made the mistake of aligning with you. And now, she's paid the price. I can't believe this! I thought I could trust you! How dare you stab me in the back! Welcome to Abandoned, Munchlax. It's not fun and games anymore.
Curlia?
Cincino, I did not want to do this. You have to believe me, but it just made the most sense for the team, and the whole thing just makes me sick. I'm so sorry.
I thought you were my friend.
What? No, I am your friend.
No, you're not. I thought I could trust you when you send me home. I never want to see you again.
Cincino, wait! Mark my words. I will get my revenge on you, you cold-hearted, backstabbing snake! Bring it on.
Oh my God. It's okay. It's okay. She'll come around.
Yikes. Well, this elimination has left all of you in disarray. Some happy, some shocked, some completely distraught. It'll be interesting to see how this affects you all going forward. Unless there are any more bombs that need to be dropped, you can all head back to the cabins. And try to put this day behind you. Whew. I really hate this game sometimes. Cincino was one of the nicest people here, and voting her out was the last thing I wanted to do. She just looked so hurt and betrayed. I feel awful. Munchlax needs to know something very important. That there is nothing he will be able to do at this point. I mean, I have Dewott in my back pocket to throw under the bus. But now he's working with me, as are Frostlass and Curlia. Munchlax has no one. And soon he'll be joining his little friend on the bus of shame. Well, I guess I'll go home now.
Cincino, wait!
Munchlax? What are you doing here?
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Sorry? Why? I thought you didn't vote for me.
I didn't, but that doesn't mean I didn't play a part in you leaving today. The whole reason you were being targeted was because you were working with me.
No, Munchlax. I'm leaving because I made a boo-boo. I let Iggly get away.
Okay, that might have been part of it too, but I was the reason you were on anyone's radar in the first place. It was a mistake teaming up with you. All I did was end up getting you into trouble. I'm so sorry.
Munchlax, I know I've made a lot of mistakes here. Teaming up with you was something I know wasn't a mistake. Even if it got me into trouble, I'd never leave my friend behind. Never.
I still feel bad about all of this.
Don't be. This was not your fault, at all. Even I know that.
I'm really gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too. Good luck. Oh, wait! There's one more thing I wanted to do.
Oh, what was it?
This. Bye!
Wow. Huh. I kinda like that.
Well, I think of all the surprises dealt to Munchlax tonight, that might have been the most surprising. It's gonna be weird without Little Miss Clumsy around, but I'm sure the show will be just as entertaining without her. Anyway, will Munchlax be able to turn the odds back to his favor? Will Dewott get his act together now that he knows he's on thin ice? Plus, now that Zorua and Quilava are finally a couple, what does Servine have up her sleeve? Find out next time on Abandoned! That made me feel a lot better. I've been wanting to do that for a little while. I mean, Munchlax is a total cutie. I love him as a friend, but I really think I see him as more than that. He's been the most loyal person to me this entire game, and I really do wish him luck. As for everyone else, I don't really know about them. Dewott's a meanie, Riola's a jerkface, and Frostlass and Curlia are totally liars. They said they'd have my back, but they didn't. And I don't know if I can forgive them for that. Munchlax is the only one I want to win. And if he doesn't, well, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll understand. This game has been really fun, really scary, and really a lot of things. I wish everyone still in the game the worst of luck. So Munchlax can have an easy win. Hee hee.
Former child stars compete to get their show back on the air in Reboot Revolution.